Hey guys, hope everyone's having a great day. Today we're going to be taking a look at all of the Wetmore Forest pop figures from Funko that I have in my collection. Starting with one of my favorites, this is Snuggletooth. Yeah, he's a pretty cute little guy. Kind of looks almost like a dog. He's blue with purple stripes, which coincidentally are my two favorite colors. He's got some messy hair on top. His ears are down, kind of like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. You got his feet with some toenails and his hands with claws and a little tail back here. Kind of looks like a rabbit. He almost reminds me of Sully from Monsters, Inc. And he's got two teeth sticking out from the bottom of his mouth. And he has 360, like most pop figures, he has 360 head articulation. Yeah, well, yeah, you get the idea. I believe I bought this guy on eBay at around 2020. I can't remember what year, what month precisely, but yeah. But anyway, yeah, that he was the first figure in the Wetmore Forest line that I've gotten, and he's definitely one of my favorites. So yeah, that's Snuggletooth. Alright, and the next one I have is Butterhorn. And just like Snuggletooth, he is also very, very cute. I don't know, he kind of reminds me of a ram, with those horns and the hooves for his feet. He's got a little tail. He's got a black nose, some curly kind of like goat horns or whatever. I can't really remember when I got him. I think I ordered him off of eBay at around like May of 2021. I can't remember. But yeah, he's got 360 head articulation as well. Or she. I don't really know the genders of these characters. I mean, that's the thing with Wetmore Forest. They're kind of like Funko's original creation. But yeah, that's Butterhorn. Alright, and next is another one of my favorites. This is Bugsy Wingnut. I got him at my local comic book store in February of 2021. Basically, he kind of looks like a purple dog with bat wings. Yeah, here's the backside. Yeah, he's a little dusty. I should probably clean these things more often. But yeah, you got his wings, little tail, sitting on all fours. You got his teeth, his ears, little black nose, his eyebrows, and he has 360 head articulation, as most pop figures do. Yeah. I mean, I like Snuggletooth a lot more, but this guy is... If I had to pick a second favorite, it would definitely be this guy. So yeah, that's Bugsy Wingnut. Alright, and this one is Tumblebee. I got him at around June of 2021, when I was selling fruit. I can't remember where exactly, but yeah. He's pretty cool too. Obviously, he's called Tumblebee because he's orange with like these brown stripes, and it makes him almost look like a bumblebee. He's got these horns on top of his head, little ears, tongue sticking out of his mouth. He actually, unlike the other three, he actually doesn't have 360 head articulation. It's all just one static piece. Yeah, and some black little toes. He got his arms. Yeah. I mean, he's not necessarily my favorite, but Tumblebee's cool too. Yeah, that's Tumblebee. And this little guy's name is Pickles. Pickles with a Z in the end, not an S. I found him when I was visiting Wisconsin back in August of 2021. And I gotta say, he's pretty unique. He's got these long ears that make him look like a rabbit. Two little stubby horns, bunch of teeth sticking out. He's even got a little belly button sculpted in, which I find to be hilarious. And on the back here, he's got like a very rat-like tail. Yeah. And he is also very, very cute. And he has 360 head articulation as well. Unlike Tumblebee, he does. yeah, that's Pickles. Pickles, the little green rabbit monster creature. I don't know what these things are. I want to assume they're monsters. And wrapping up wave 1 of the Wetmore Forest pop figures is probably one of my least favorite of the series. This is Chester McFreckle. Yeah. I found him, I believe I got him like in February of 2022 at my local comic book store. Honestly, I don't really like him that much, but I mean, I just grabbed him just to complete the first set. Yeah, this guy and the first 5 that I already showed you make up the full first wave of Wetmore Forest pop figures. He's got like some antlers with some yellow stuff on them. I feel like there's a lot more on here than there is on this antler, which is kind of weird. Look in the back. Yeah, even back here. Must be a paint ear, I don't know. Got some little ears, a little black nose. Kind of looks like a cat or a raccoon. Maybe a raccoon because of like these things over his eyes. He's got a bunch of spots on top of his head and above his nose. Yeah, you got his little feet with his black toenails. And you got his tail. Yeah. A little bit of a... Is that a paint splotch or... Yeah, a little bit of a paint splotch near where his tail's connected. Yeah. He's definitely a lot smaller than most of the other Wetmore Forest figures. Like, here he is with Tumblebee, and here he is with Bugsy. Okay, well, I guess some could argue that Bugsy and Chester are basically around the same height, but or Chester could be taller since of his antlers, but I don't know, he just feels kind of shorter than the others to me. But yeah, that's Chester McFreckle. And the first figure that we're taking a look at from Series 2 of Wetmore Forest is Chester McFreckle. I got him in around February of 2022 as well. I don't think I bought him with wait, did I... No, I'm sorry. This is Angus Knucklebark, not Chester McFreckle. But yeah, I got him around the same year and month as Chester McFreckle, but I didn't buy him with Chester McFreckle. I bought this guy with like a bunch of Minion pop figures. But yeah, he's pretty cool. I guess he's supposed to be like this purple beaver-looking monster. He's got 2 sets of horns on top of his head, the ears. He's got his buck teeth, holding a stick that he's probably gonna eat. You got his gray toes and fingers. Got a little beaver tail on the back, which is blue and on one side and purple on the other. Which is why I say he kind of looks like a beaver with the tail and the buck teeth, and the fact that he's holding like a branch of wood. And he also has 360 head articulation. But yeah, Angus is pretty cool. I like Angus Knucklebark. Okay, and next is Liverwort. This guy, he kind of looks like a mix between a crocodile and a warthog, which I'll get into why later. He's got his ears on top of his head with like these blue spots all over them. He's got some like navy blue hair, or I guess you could say that's his mane. He's got some teeth sticking out and a tongue. So you got his belly and his gray toenails and gray fingernails. And he's got some blue spots on his arms and all over his back too, with kind of like a long tail. And that kind of looks almost similar to Butterhorn's tail. But I think warthogs have tails like this too. And you got the rest of his hair back here. I got him... hang on, let me try to remember. Okay, I believe I ordered this guy off of Amazon like around April or May of 2022. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Liverwort. Alright, and the next pop figure from Wetmore Forest that I have comes with a little buddy, a little companion. This is Slog and Grub. I got these guys at around my 21st birthday at my local comic book store. They're not the most impressive of the Wetmore Force figures, but I mean, they're okay. Obviously, he's called Slog because he's a mix between a dog and a slug, hence the name Slog. He's got some antenna, or those could be an extra pair of eyes, I don't know. Black nose, some doggy ears with green spots all over his face and his ears, and on his little hands, which is weird because, I mean, slugs don't really have hands. I don't know what those could be. I mean, they don't have fingers. And you got the backside. You got his tail and a bunch of more green spots. He also doesn't have any head articulation, unfortunately. And this little guy is Grub, or I mean, I don't know if that's his name or if that's like the name of the species. I don't know. But he's like this little blue furry thing with a bunch of teeth sticking out, and kind of like a gray metallic looking shell and two little black feet. Gotta get it focused. Okay, yeah. They're also pretty hollow, like, because they got like these holes underneath. Here, I'll demonstrate. Okay, hang on. You know what? You'll just have to take my word for it. But yeah, and I'd say they're even smaller than Chester is. But yeah, that's I don't even know if these are like actual characters or like if they're just like animals that live in Wetmore Forest, because you got like Slog, which sounds like slug dog. Like, that's probably the name of what he is, and you got Grub. But whatever, that's Slog and Grub. Okay, and last but not least, I have one of my most recent figures. This is Smoots. I got him at my local CD store, like in late 2023, like December, like just the day before New Year's. And he's pretty cool. He's also a figure from Series 2. He's kind of like a mix between a frog and a lion and a rabbit, and maybe a little bit of a snake with his tongue that he's got going on there. He got his long ears. Got these orange spots on his forehead, two little nostrils. Got like these frog-like feet. He's got like this full head of hair, which is why I said he's kind of like. I'm sorry about that. Which is why I said he's kind of like a lion. On the backside, he's got some more orange spots, like on his tail and on his back. He's got like a really long lizard tail, kind of like an iguana or something. I don't know. And he doesn't have any head articulation. I think maybe like the mane of hair that he has kind of limits that. But yeah, that's Smoots. Okay, so yeah, in total that makes 9 different figures, or 10 if I'm including the Grub that comes with Slog. I have the full first wave, and 4 of the figures from the second wave. I think I'm still missing Magnus, Twistnot, and Grumble. I can't remember some of their names, but I think that's 2 of them. But yeah, that was my entire collection of Funko Wetmore Forest figures. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.